Hey, how's everybody doing? Just Average Schmo back, and I'm not actually unboxing anything in this video. This is just a video I wanted to pop on and give a little update on things. In particular, when it comes to my business, The Old Treasure Isle. Again, you can find all the information down below in the description box. My page on Facebook for the actual business. And then I sell through Mercari, Poshmark, whatnot, and now eBay. And you'll find all the information down below about all of that. I wanted to come on here and give my YouTube subscribers, which I think I'm just over 200 subscribers now, which amazes me. I'm amazed that, granted, I'm sure a portion of those 200 subscribers just subscribe. They might not necessarily watch my videos. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have any ill will towards that. I mean, there are channels I've subscribed to, and it's not that I don't want to watch their videos. It's just that a lot of times their videos don't pop up, even with notifications on. It don't pop up in my regular viewing thing. So if I want to watch them, I actually have to go through and look for them, which I do on occasion. But it's a lot easier when their videos just pop up in the thing, because then I automatically see it and I normally watch it. So I don't have a problem with that percentage of people that subscribe but don't actually watch the videos. I think I'd almost rather have that than have people watch the videos but don't subscribe. I'm sure most YouTubers probably feel the same way. But for those of you that are subscribers and watch my videos, I greatly appreciate it. I can't say how much I appreciate it. The fact that you want to sit and watch my rambling old ass often get off topic and rant and rave and hopefully you enjoy yourself, it means a lot to me. But I wanted to come on and give you all a little update because I have just recently slashed, like the emphasis on there, slashed prices on, in particular, I want to say about 2/3 of the Funko Pops I have in my Mercari store right now. So basically the Funko Pops that are trending between say $10 and $15, I have them listed at like $8 or $6 plus shipping. So especially the ones that are $6, even with shipping, you're basically paying right around retail, if not maybe $1 or $2 less than what you would pay if you went and bought them at the store. Now I'm doing that for a couple of reasons. One, to just try to move some inventories to make some more room up there, so later on in the year, once we get out of the colder months and I'm starting to get outside and do a lot more work and I'm getting overtime and stuff where I have that little bit of extra money, I can go on and buy some mystery boxes and so forth and get new inventory. I'll have room to put it up there. The other reason is because, I'll be honest, I don't like admitting this, but right now times are tough. No question about it, times are tough. It seems like, and it's not like this every year. I mean, obviously, over the winter in Ohio, your utility bills are higher, your natural gas bill is higher, so that makes a difference, compared to the rest of the year, every year. But in particular, it seems like about every 3 years, I get paid every other week. So I normally get, except for the occasional month where our paydays fall and we get paid 3 times that month, like on the 1st and then like the 31st and then somewhere in the middle. For the most part, we get paid twice each month. And most of the time, during these months, even though the bills are higher and stuff, I can split all my big bills, mortgage, house insurance, utilities, gas, all that stuff, split between those 2 paychecks. But it never fails. It seems like about every 3 years, our paydays fall to where a lot of those things are due in between the first paycheck and the second paycheck. So it results in me either having something that comes out automatically from my checking account, having it come out and the bank pays it out of my checking account, even though I don't have the funds there, and then I just pay the overdraft. Or it's just something that I voluntarily have to choose to pay late and either pay a fee or then just, technically, have a bigger payment to pay the next month. It sucks, but that's reality. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that deals with that on occasion. So the other reason why I slashed prices on, again, in particular Funko Pops, was to try to move some of them to generate some money that I can help me get through, this month and possibly March. Normally toward about mid-March, towards the end of March, though, things are starting to pick up to where I'm starting to get overtime and stuff. So it's mainly just today is February 4th, so you can look at, in particular, from now until, say, like the first week of March. It'd be nice to have some income coming in through my businesses, through sales in Mercari, Poshmark, whatnot, and eBay. So that's what this video is about. It's kind of a sales pitch, if you will, to try to get maybe some of you to go check out what I have to offer in Mercari. Poshmark, again, I've got a handful of men's clothes in there. Most of what I have is women's clothes, because when you buy overstock liquidations, which are getting harder and harder to get, like apparel boxes, and I think the overall state of things has an effect on that, because if you look at women's clothing, they change styles, colors, type, literally like every month. Not just the seasons, not just certain times of the year, but it's a constant in and out of the new styles and patterns. And men's clothes, on the other hand, not so much. Let's be honest, guys. We're just simpler when it comes to clothing. We're more utilitarian. Speaking for myself, I'm more utilitarian. Sure, I like stuff that looks nice, but the main point is, does it serve its purpose? Like in the winter, I want a long sleeve shirt. Do I really care what color it is? No, not particularly. Does it need to have a pattern on it? No. It can just be plain. I'm fine with it. As long as it's long sleeve and it keeps my ass warm, that's all I need. So men's clothing doesn't change nearly as often in stores as women's clothing. So when they do liquidate stuff, stores, like Macy's, Neiman Marcus, Kohl's, even like Walmart, Meijer, stuff like that, anybody that carries clothing, they're liquidating a lot more women's clothes than they are men's clothes. So when I buy those boxes, which I haven't in a while because they're getting harder and harder to get, especially at a decent price where you have the room to actually make some money on it, you get mostly women's clothes. So if you go on my Poshmark, you will find men's and women's clothes. Most of them, I want to say 70% of all the clothes on there are either brand new with tags or they are new without tags. A handful of the men's clothes are stuff that I pulled out that I never wore. Maybe I wore a few times and I'm just like, it's just sitting in my closet. I might as well just get rid of it. But so yeah. There you go. If you're looking for something, go in there and see what I got. Of course, on Whatnot and eBay, I'm listing a lot of like single sports cards. So like here I've got a handful of ones that I'll be putting on there here soon. Just breeze through these. That was a pretty good one, I think. Trevor Story. This one's kind of cool. It's kind of like see-through. Chili Davis. Pretty sweet. Here we got a die-cut one for Demarius Thomas, wide receiver for Denver. Autograph of, who is that? Tyler Zeller. Drew Brees. MVP card for, what is that? I can't read what it's, Cordell Stewart. Kyle Lowry. I don't have a lot of basketball cards, but I do have a few. Football. And then this one, patch card. And that's, oh, here's one I missed. So, you know, a lot of these are ones that are literally, I mean, some of them I'll just put on eBay and I'll put like a 50-cent bid. If they sell for 50 cents, great. If if there's something that a few people want and it gets up to a couple bucks, even better. I mean, I don't have any like high dollar card that I know of. I mean, I'm kind of going through and looking these up as I go along on eBay to see what the average sale price is. You know, if I come across one that seems like it's selling for $8 or $9, then I might put the starting bid at more like $2.99 or something. You know, because since I'm relatively new to eBay as far as being a seller, I mean, I've bought stuff on eBay since, I think I opened my first account on eBay as just like a buyer back in 2006. And so I recently just started listing stuff on there as a seller, because it's a lot easier now to sell on eBay than it was back then. Back then, I think you had to use your credit card, and you like paid I'm pretty sure you paid like the listing fee up front. You know, they basically charged you as soon as you posted the listing. Now, not only do they have where you can get so many free listings each month, but all your fees and everything don't come out until your item actually sells, and then they just take that out of what you're selling it for. So they take their little commission, and then obviously if it's not one of the free listings, then they take the listing fee. So unfortunately, on something you're selling for 50 cents, you're not really going to make any money. But I also look at it as though those people, if they buy something and then when it gets to them, they see, hey, you're a reputable person, then they're more likely to come back and buy other stuff or bid a little higher or pay a little bit more on stuff they're interested in. So we'll see. I'm not listing a ton of stuff on eBay because I want to try to get a kind of a trial to see, whether it's going to be profitable to start doing more on eBay. But I am going through. I have been going through a lot of my Funko Pops and looking and seeing certain ones, rechecking the value, because there's some that I've listed and it's been 2 years since I initially listed them in, say, Mercari, and obviously prices fluctuate. So there might be something that I've got listed and it's not selling for as much, so I need to lower the price. There might be other things that have actually gone up in price and that I need to adjust the price to, because I'd be selling it for way too little. But I've also gone through, and ones that I have duplicates of, that I have multiple of, I've then been listing them, obviously keeping my listing in Mercari, but then also listing them in Whatnot. There's a couple. One in particular is the Enogen from Naruto Next Generations. Just common pop. I think it's trending at maybe like $12 or something like that. I've got 3 of them. So I got one on Mercari, I put one on Whatnot, and then I'll probably put the third one on eBay and just started out at like, I don't know, $3.99 or $4.99 bid. If somebody bids on it and that's all I get is $4.99 for it, so be it. But yeah, of course, the other way you can help out, if you're not looking to go out and buy anything from any of my places I sell, the other way you can easily support, obviously, like this video, share this video, or just by word of mouth. You got people that might be interested in Funko Pops or other collectible sports cards. As far as my mercari, I've got home goods on there, tech gear, other odds and ends, just all kinds of stuff. Or like I said, clothing, a poshmark, whatever. If you know somebody, spread the word. Definitely help me out. I greatly appreciate it. Obviously, I won't know which of you did that, so I'll just say a big thank you to any of you that do. And also, feel free, if you yourself have like an eBay or mercari, poshmark, whatever, feel free to either drop a comment down below about it and list it, give a link or whatever, and then I'll write it down and then I'll give you a plug. Again, I don't have thousands of subscribers, but every little bit helps, right? And I'll be sure to give you a shout out in a future video, or send an actual link, post a link to my business page on Facebook, The Old Treasure Isle, and then I'll be sure to pass it on and share it for you. So, all right, well, that's it. That's all I had to say. I know no excitement to the video, nothing to really see other than the cards I showed you. I mean, I do have page one. That's not the only one. Okay, I also have all of these cards that I'm eventually going to be going through and listing. I need to get some more. Actually, I got a few top loaders down there. The one thing I've noticed with the 180 point top loaders is a lot of these cards, even when you have them in sleeves, they don't really fit in the top loaders snug. So if you're not careful, they can slide out the end. And again, I don't have money to go out and buy every top loader that there is for every type of card that there is. But yeah, let's see. Let's pull out. Here we got a signed hockey card. There's a Michael Dieter, right? Dieter, whatever. There's an autograph. That autograph sucks. I'll be honest with you. That Tony Lippett, do better. Okay, initials is not a signature. I'm sorry, it's not. Like that. Now that's a signature. Okay, to me it just seems like, initials, it would just make it way too easy for people to make like counterfeits of your signature. But if you have something unique about your signature, that one ain't bad. But I mean, I think you can still, sign your whole freaking name, okay? You got a whole name for a reason. Sign the damn thing. There's my little rant for the moment. All right, that's it. Anything else that I need to talk about? I don't think I did have a few things I listed locally, unfortunately, because they're just too big and bulky to ship. I had this. Well, I mean, technically I could ship this, but it's heavy. So the shipping would probably be as much as what I was asking for. But it's just standard. I think it's 18 gauge, 2 connector wire. Say you use for like simple electronics or like speaker wire, something like that. I'll never use it. Might as well get rid of it. Right? And I had this right here. brand new. I bought this. I mean, it's several years old as far as I bought it years ago, but it's never been installed. But it's an LED glow undercar kit, blue. It's got a little on-off switch that you can, wire up and have the actual switch inside the car to turn it on and off. And I think it's even got something. Either it's got something in the box, or there's an additional thing you can buy to where like pulsate to the music. I was going to put that on my old Blazer because I had an old blue Chevy Blazer in 1996. 4-door. It was nice. It was nice. But engine started going out on it, so decided to, instead of trying to put that money into it, I just bought a new Blazer. Now I got this Blazer, of course, now it's starting to rust down on the sides and stuff. Downside of having street parking. But as long as it gets me from point A to point B, that's what matters. But yeah, so I had that for my old Blazer, never put it on. It's been sitting back here in the corner of the office for a couple of years. Figured I'm going to list it locally through Facebook. Hopefully somebody will want to get it. What else is there? There was something else I was going to talk about. I don't remember what. I do have some art prints that I am slowly listing in eBay. Art prints that I've gotten from, signed art prints from the artist through different things through Bandbox. Ones that I have duplicates of, I'm listing in my eBay. Most of them I'm starting out at $4.99. I figure that's a good price. If somebody buys it for $4.99, great. But there's a chance that, it's one that somebody's looking for, bids could go higher. I'll probably eventually start looking at listing some die-cast pencil sharpeners too. Just a few of them. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, video's right at the mark where it's normally at, so I'm not even going to ask you if you enjoyed this video because it was kind of bland. There wasn't nothing really to look at. But if you're not a subscriber, hey, subscribe, because if you're interested in all that stuff that I talked about and all the stuff that I list and I sell through my business, then most of that stuff you will actually see through my YouTube videos when I do unboxing videos and so forth and so on. Probably won't be doing too many of those here over the next month or so, just because, again, money crunch. But do what you can to help me out. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, look out for yourself and everyone around you. Doesn't take much, because it makes it much easier for us all to have a better chance at staying safe and healthy. Until next time, see you.